When I spit bars in a rave, man, I go hard like Santan.
Good evening and welcome to another episode of the MUGA podcast, the content kings of the Touchline Fracas podcast family. Going to go around and introduce the panel this evening. Starting with you, Alex. How's it going, mate?
Well, the corporation's trying to get me down nice and early, I see. But no, I'm not bad. No, I'm not bad. Nice to be back again. You already know.
Good. Elijah, how's it going?
Good, all good. Marshall FC, back in here, 9 a.m.
Yeah, that E reminds me of L from Death Note. I've been watching some Death Note. So.
You're kidding me.
Yeah. Michael, how's it going, man?
We blessed, man. We all good. What's going on?
Yeah, we're good, man. I'm feeling that T-shirt as well. It's coming with that energy, man.
Yeah. Brighten up the day and that.
That's fine. And Seb, how you doing, mate?
Dominic Cummins out. Yeah, we need him out still.
They had him on the ropes still. And that's
yeah. They had him on the ropes.
That's the same way this quiz is going to have you on the ropes.
Definitely, man.
Cool. So before we do start the quiz, what we're going to do is just catch up on the last few days of United news, get you guys' thoughts and feelings. So first one is obviously the man himself, Igalo. Looks like he's leaving. He came, he saw, he conquered. Personally, I feel like if the season had continued, he was definitely bringing home that Europa League title for us. So it's a shame to see him leave. Well, we can't say so soon, but it's a shame to see him leave before the season's been completed and he hasn't had an opportunity to really finish his chapter here at United. But I understand this club wants around 20 million and they're offering him something like 350k a week. I mean, that would make him our first or second highest paid player, I think, or thereabouts. So I just want to go around and ask you lot to share your favorite Igalo memories. I'll start with you, Elijah, since you're such a big Igalo fan. So yeah, please let us know your feelings about the man and your favorite memory of him.
Probably will be when they confirm that he's leaving, to be honest. But,
what's that based on? Honestly, I can't, listen. My issue is you're still hating on him based on what he did for for Nigeria in the World Cup. Just judge the man by what he did for United.
Oh no! In terms of what he done for United, he done okay. He came, he done a few bits in the FA Cup and Europa League. He was a good player to bring on late in the game. He did miss that chance versus Everton that could have won us the game, but
yep.
4 games in the Premier League, no goals. He done well versus City. Done a bit of a back heel when for the McTominay goal. Yeah, and he also should have scored against Chelsea to make it 3-0, sorry. Yeah, man, he done okay. But yeah.
What's your favourite Igalo memory?
Fam.
I'll let you marinate on that. I'll go around and we'll come back to you. Michael, Igalo leaving, People's Champ.
Yeah.
What was your favourite Igalo memory?
Favorite memory definitely got to be that goal away to Lask. The ball comes in from the left side and he controls it to the right, then bobbles it to the left, back to the right, back to the left, and top bin from outside on the D. So yeah, definitely his best goal for us during his time at the club. It's sad to see him go, but it's the right decision, man. Financially, doesn't make sense. He's 31 in June, so next month you're not going to get much equity out of that.
Cool. Alex, Igalo, favorite memory?
I was going to say the goal against Lask, but let me switch it up and say the Sky Sports interview, when he was like, by any means possible, I said, my agent, make it happen. And then when he said that, I said, yeah, this is my kind of guy, because every Nigerian is Chelsea, Arsenal, or Man U. Like, come on, man. Like, it's a dream. So when he said that, I was happy for him. Like, I felt a bit warm,
Yeah, he got to live out a dream.
Yeah. No, I'm happy. I was happy for him, but yeah, it's good to see him go, man. That money's a lot, man. Let's be realistic.
Yeah. Especially, and we'll get onto this with financials. It's not the sort of money you want to be spending lightly. Finally, Sebi, try not to mention Rashford in this. So, your favorite Igalo memory?
I'm not gonna lie, bruv. It might be probably the City game, just to build up for that goal, the touch. I feel like it was sublime. Hold up play was sublime. And yeah, man, just obviously to top it off with McTominay scoring, yeah, man, you absolutely love to see it. But again, as everybody said, the money that is being offered, it makes perfect sense. Actually, makes perfect sense for him to go. Like for me, I think it would have been an ideal like number two, just a different type of striker. And we're linked with another one. I don't know if we'll speak about it later, but he would have been an ideal type of number two for us. And I didn't get to see him and Rashford up top, man. So, man, yeah, man.
Never mind. And cool, that's fine. Elijah, do you have any thing that came to mind in the time you were deliberating?
I think it'll probably be the interview where he said, "In that position, I just have to smash it." So
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite word
That's your favorite Igalo memory. Cool.
because that's a great meme still.
Yeah. Also, some news that came through today. Angel Gomez, it looks like he's signed a new contract. We've spoken about him on this pod before. I think he's a player who, skill-wise, we rate quite highly. Obviously, he is quite small for this level. I mean, for any level, really, when you think about it. What are your thoughts in terms of him actually signing that new contract with us? What do you think it means for his career here and his career long term? That's an open question to anybody.
It's good that I think it's good that he signed a contract. Like we shouldn't be losing our young players, and a few have come through the system, like McTominay, and they've come and done a job for us. And especially what we saw what happened with Pogba. We let him go at 19. We let Juventus snap him up, and then we have to pay 89 billion to get a backup player that we had on our book. So I think it's sensible. At least give him a run in the first team, see how he does, and then we can make a better decision there.
You think he'll get that run in the first team? I mean, based on the cameos that he's shown this season, he's probably been one of our better attacking midfielders, and his playing time hasn't increased as the season's gone on. So I'm assuming some promises or some guarantees might have been made, which have convinced him to sign that contract.
There's no way he signs without any guarantees, because that's the reason for the delay, right? Do you know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
the fact that he wants to play, and other clubs have been tapping him up. So there's no way he signs without some guarantees of some playing time. It would be real foolish. But for me, like I'm not really bothered if he signed or not, because it's one of those things where I understand the position he's in it. So it's like if he went, I would have been happy for him to go and play. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like he's talented. But also him staying is like, cool. At least we're not losing a talented young gun. But I just feel like I would like to see him play when we're flying. Do you know what I mean? And there's less pressure on him to do things, because again, physically, he's quite small and stuff like that. So, in the tough games where you're trying to grind out a result, bringing on someone who's like 5'4", I don't know how much sense it's going to make. However, when we're flying and he can play his brand of football, I think he'd flourish. So hopefully he gets minutes in like Europa. And if we start to do really well and, our top players stay, I'd like to see him in the mix and come on off the bench and like say like in like a 3-0, we're 3-0 up, bring him on and enjoy his football.
Yeah, that FM style of player management. You bring them on when you're battering the team, or when you're playing the rubbish teams in the FA Cup and the League Cup and the Champions League. Yeah, let's see where it goes. Personally, I feel like he could do with some HGH, but obviously Messi shut that door for everybody at this point. But he's a really good technical player, and he's an interesting prospect. So let's see how it goes, man. I wish him all the best, and if he can't achieve his dreams here, hopefully he gets a good platform to go elsewhere and achieve his dreams. Just a quick report on our financials. Obviously, this is from Laurie Whitewell of The Athletic. So, due to COVID-19, the club has withdrawn previous revenue predictions on the year. Naturally, our cash reserves are down 10.6 million to about 90 million. This one probably is the one that doesn't read so well. Net debt is up to 429 million, which is an increase of 127 million over the prior year's quarter due to a decrease in cash and adverse movement in the Great British pound to US dollar exchange rate. Yeah, the gross United debt principal remains unchanged. When the Glazers came in, we're doing well. I don't think we had any debt when they came in. So to talk about how long have they owned the club for now at this stage? It's over a decade, isn't it?
15 years.
That's right.
It's going to be 15 years, I think.
15 years. When they first bought the club, everyone was kind of like, oh, it doesn't matter. That's a sort of debt you can write off in X amount of time. Blah 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 blah. It's not getting any smaller. We're not as successful as we were, so but somewhat makes the club less attractive to sponsorship. We've had generous offers come in. People tried to buy the club. They've refused. Just based on the limited information I've just given you guys, what are your thoughts? Obviously, in terms of a decrease in revenue, that couldn't have been predicted. Who knew we'd be on lockdown for the last 2 months or so of the season? I think we were in all we were still like playing, obviously, in Europa League, and we had FA Cup, and we had league games to play as well. So what are your thoughts on those reports? Nothing to worry about, or they worry you a little bit? Again, open to the floor.
I don't think they're a big worry. In terms of the debt, I mean, that's just based on us having less cash reserves and obviously the FX exchange with the British pound due to Brexit and all this other stuff going on. So it's like I was reading the report today from the Swiss Ramble on our quarterly report, and he said like over the last 5 years our debt in the dollars has remained like flat for the last 5 years, so it hasn't really changed much, hasn't gone up or down. Okay. So it's not a big concern. It's just that we have in the unlikely event that we do need to like chop off a load amount of debt, a load amount of debt. We have less cash reserves to do it with, so it's just a bit concerning in that regard. With like the slash in revenue, the biggest concern with that is the match day. So even if we do come back, there's going to be no fans, so we're not going to get as much revenue from match day, and we get the most in the Premier League. In terms of how much it contributes to our revenue, it is not as much as other clubs, and neither is the broadcasting. It's mostly the sponsorships that has really props up our revenue. So in terms of that, that's the reason why this whole coronavirus thing won't affect us as much as other clubs, even though it will affect us a lot. And this is also on the backdrop compared to last season. This is where we're playing in the Europa League, and last year we were playing in the Champions League. So our broadcasting is even down further because of that as well. So in terms of comparing it, it's hard because there's the comparison of having Champions League money and not having Champions League money, and also the comparison of, because we're not in the Champions League, there's a 20% or 25% wage cut for all the players, I think. So it's just a bit all up in the air. And also with the revenue projection, they didn't even give an updated figure because they just have no idea.
Yeah, they just said it's gone down. Yeah, I noticed that as well.
They said that they don't have a revenue projection anymore. So it's going to be interesting to see. But in that report I read, they said they will look like our revenue would go down to like 500 million or something like that. So that would be like a 30 million decrease in what was expected, while the minimum of what was expected for the season. But compared to the season before, where we broke the 600 million barrier, it's a big loss. But that's just how much the Champions League money is to us. That's an extra 100 million. So it is imperative that we get back in there. And given what is happening with City, we'll know if we need to how we need to qualify for it, be it getting in the top 4, finishing 5th, or just having to win the Europa League.
Cool. So with that being said, lads, let's get into it. this evening we're going to be having a little MUGA quiz between the lads, see who knows the most, who is been a fan who's kept the ear to the goings on, and who are the armchair fans. It's going to be broken down into 4 different sections. So just going to have your general knowledge questions. We're going to have your name the fixture, guess who, and what happens next. How I want you guys to answer, obviously I've shown you already, there's a chat function at the bottom. Just want you to send your answers into me, and I will tally them up each round. And what's your preference? That after each round we go through the answers, or we wait all the way to the end? I'm happy to do whatever.
Section.
Each round.
Yeah, definitely each
Yeah.
round. Definitely each round. Definitely each round.
Seb?
Yeah.
No, I'm already outvoted, innit? I just didn't need to say anything. Everybody said each round, so I'm just,
All right, cool, calm. All right, we'll get the boring one out of the way, and we'll start with the question section. For each question that I ask, I'm going to give you 15 seconds to get your answers into me. So give me a second while I get my stopwatch started. If you don't get your answer into me in those 15 seconds, then that's it. That's a wrong answer, yeah? And I'll let you know when there's 5 seconds left. Cool. Question 1. What player has the 3rd most assists for Manchester United in the Premier League era? Remember, send those messages into me via chat. Okay, 3 seconds left. Cool. Cute. Question 2. How many post-war managers, so post-1945, have Manchester United had? Since 1945. Okay. Somebody got rattled there. Except me, 26.
You said none of these Bugsy-based questions. You said there's
Yeah,
no questions.
Since 1945, we had one manager who was a manager for 30 years. It's fine. No Bugsy-based questions. Cool. Who did we sign Ole Gunnar Solskjaer from? Two seconds left. Okay. Cool. It's fine. Next question.
wait, can I just quickly stop you there, yeah?
Yeah.
Fucking Mariah, the way how you're like reading everyone's question is like your driving inspector when somebody does something wrong. The girl's like, yeah, all right, it's fine. it's fine.
Because I'm already coming to my own conclusion. I definitely think one of you is cheating. And using the maximum time to quickly Google what I've asked you and say,
Expose them.
They know who they are. And
No.
It's definitely not me because I'm struggling.
Let them know.
I can't lie to you. I know who it is because I knew one person will smack this quiz, and I know the person that would cheat.
It's definitely no. It's definitely not me. 'Cause I'm actually struggling.
No. I don't think it's you. I don't think it's Seb.
Why do you think it's you, Seb?
Because everyone thinks I'm shameless. That's why.
I don't think it's Seb. I know my victim.
But Elijah has knowledge in it, so you can't be an Elijah.
Everything.
He knows everything still.
Cool.
Hey, allow that, bro.
Cool.
Mike.
Who did? Hold on, give me a second. Who did Eric Cantona play for before Leeds, or who was he signed to before Leeds?
He yo, I was ready to type Leeds, you know, and then he said before Leeds.
Yeah. Somebody said Bolton. Okay. Do you understand why I'm just giving those answers, Sam? Because if I start to,
No, my chest.
if I start to talk, I start slapping people.
Man said Bolton. That was 100% Alex.
Hey, Semi, what?
100% Alex.
Oh, man.
100% Alex.
Nah.
100% Alex. 100% Alex. 100%.
You would catch up with Jay playing for Bolton, man.
Content.
Okay. Yeah, that's what you always say, man. How about winning? I mean, content. We didn't ask you for content, you know. We asked you to win. Content. Cool. The next question is, what year was Old Trafford opened? Sorry, Michael. More Busby Babes questions than I thought.
No. So I've asked this guy before. They're gonna be all these Busby Babes questions. This guy got hella bear in them, you know.
I'll take within a 10-year margin of error.
That's kind.
I'll take a 10-year margin of error. It's a tough question. Okay, cool. Next question. Who was Sir Alex Ferguson's first signing?
Ah, shit.
No, what made you laugh? What made you laugh? I'm getting paranoid now. What made you?
Well, we'll talk. We'll speak on it. They know who they are. Next question. Which of these players had more appearances for Manchester United? Nani or Johnny Evans? Cool. Who is Manchester United's third highest goal scorer? Yeah, some of you are jokers. How many Manchester United players have won the Ballon d'Or while playing for Manchester United? Okay. And final question of this round. How many times have we won the FA Cup? Okay, just enough time for you to Google that, sir. Okay, nope. That's fine. Cool. So give me a second, let me just top up the marks, or to be fair, we can just go through them together as a group.
Yeah, do it like that.
Yeah, let's do it like that. Cool. So what Manchester United has the third most assists for Manchester United in the Premier League era? The answer was Nani with 49.
Oh, I was gonna put that as
None of you got
Who's
Nani.
top two?
Yeah,
Who's top two?
Giggs and Rooney.
Giggs and Rooney.
Damn,
Nani
Nani put in work.
did
I never
numbers.
even knew.
Yeah, because
My
Nani
guy.
got 10 one season. Like that's but
Yeah.
how
Man,
many
like,
did
Lewis Nani, you know what?
How many did what?
How many did Beckham get?
I didn't even.
I
Beckham
totally
was
forgot about Beckham.
Beckham wasn't fourth. Fourth was Ronaldo with 46.
Shit, I was close. I was close.
So, give me a second. Assists. Let me check it.
Beckham got 44.
You got 44, yeah?
Yeah.
Sounds like you had that list in front of you, sir.
No. Just no. I'm putting my fingers in that. Trust me, you'll see my answers that I did not have no
Man,
list at.
look at this fraudster. He's a fraudster. Don't mind him.
You will see.
He's a fraudster.
Okay, give me a second.
Because I'm burning right now. I can't lie.
I was gonna put Nani as well.
You hate to see it. How many post-war managers have Manchester United had? The answer is 7.
Hey.
So, 1945. Alex put 26.
I put
Jesus
7.
Christ.
No,
I
sorry.
put 26.
Michael put 26.
Come on, man.
Sorry.
Don't do me like
Jesus
that.
Christ.
But I was thinking, boy, in the last few years, they've got rid
Even
of
7,
bare
I,
managers.
fam, I was just guessing. I was like, I didn't even. Did you include Giggs in that?
I don't know. It just answers 7.
Yeah, I
That's
was just
it.
like,
That's it.
Giggs.
I won't lie. I just calculate all the managers we've had since Fergie, and then I added like 2 or extra. Like,
Yeah. Cool.
That one.
Who did we sign Ole Gunnar Solskjaer from? Mulder.
Mulder, yeah, I remember that, man.
Yeah.
That's easy.
got
That's
2
very
out
cool.
of 10.
I'm having a shocker.
You are. You are. Who did Eric Cantona play for before Leeds? Nimes.
Who?
Nimes.
Yeah.
They still get ball from.
Certain man said Bolton. You guys guessed Marseille. That was my guess. I think he played for them at some point, didn't he? I think
Yeah,
he was.
he did.
He was at Marseille. He was at Enfant Terrible. Went to Nimes. Then he got his move to Leeds. Then he ended up with us, and the rest was history.
Cantona didn't play for Leon, no?
No.
They're in league. Oh.
Yeah, they are. What year was Old Trafford opened? The answer was 1910. Alex and Elijah were both within 10 years of that, so obviously you get the mark for that.
I was within 10 years of that.
Hold on, I think you put 1930 something. Hold on.
I put 9.
You can verify that one. I was 4 years out of that.
Actually, yeah, you are. Elijah got it. Michael got it. Oh no, sorry, not Alex. Michael.
And he was
got
even
it.
taking credit. Look at him. He's a
100%. I'm willing to take it. 100%. It's all
I
give
even
you
believed
£100.
him.
I'm gonna say no.
I even believed him.
Okay, cool. Who was Sir Alex Ferguson's first signing? Viv Anderson. Cool. Only Seb got this one. What helped you with that one, Seb?
Nah, I just always known that.
Okay, cool. Which of these players had more appearances for Manchester United, Nani or Johnny Evans? It was Nani with 230. Johnny Evans had 198.
Yeah,
Who was Manchester United's third highest goal scorer? Dennis Law with 237.
damn.
How many Manchester United players won the Ballon d'Or while playing for Manchester United? The answer is 4.
Jesus. I
George
thought it was-
Best, Dennis Law, Bobby Charlton, and Cristiano Ronaldo.
But was Ronaldo playing at the time, or?
Yes.
Oh shit! I should have at least put 2. I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Ballon d'Or came out in 1991.
Nah.
Nah.
That was the FIFA World
Player of
Player
the
thing,
Year.
I think.
Okay, I got mixed up.
And finally, how many times have we won the FA Cup? 12. So, can you guys tell me how many marks you've got each?
4.
1, 2.
Yeah, Elijah got 4 here.
3, 4, 5. I think I've got 5.
Yeah, I
I
have.
got 3.
Yeah,
I got 4.
Yeah, that's what I have here.
I've
Seb
got
in the
5.
lead with 5. Elijah second with 4. Michael Drent second with 4. I mean, Alex Drent second with 4. And Michael bringing up the rear with 3. There's 3 more rounds to go.
Yes!
So
Absolute stinker.
there's nothing to be worried about.
Absolute
That
madman.
just shocked me still. I can't lie.
What was a shock to you, sir?
I thought he was an encyclopedia of Man United.
Who?
Me?
Yeah,
Elijah.
Elijah.
Yeah,
Man's calling you a
shocker.
goodus.
Shocker for me, bro.
Reps in the mood. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. I'm trying to show how I'm going to share these with you lot. Cool.
Oh no, wait. I got 5.
Have you got 5? Yeah.
Yeah.
How?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got 5. So
Jesus Christ.
How did you get that? Oh, because of that 1910 question. Oh.
Yeah.
yeah, cool. All right. Give me a second, lads. Okay, so this round is guess who. I will share a picture, and one person, maybe 2, maybe 3, will be blacked out. You get a point for every person that's blacked out that you're able to correctly send across to me. Cool. Give me a second. We'll do scans. I got Michael, Alex, Elijah, Seb, and this is the guess who. Cool. So, first one. Who is that?
Shit, let me remove this. Yeah, fucking hell.
Send it across to me the same way, please, gentlemen.
Oh, it's difficult. Well, good luck.
Alex, gonna have to push you for an answer here, Gov. All right, thank you. That's fine. Put that there. Cool. I'll pull up the next one.
Actually, I know who that was now. Fuck.
Whoa, here you go, Mr. Me Too. Cool. Next one. Tell me who this is.
Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, it has to be that pagan. Come on. Oh, man.
I have to pick up points on the easier ones. That's what I'm thinking. I need to pick up the points. Everyone should get this.
Oh, man. This is difficult, bro. What are you? Fucking hell, geezer. It has to
Like,
be. It
what?
has to be. It has to be him, man.
Alex, once again, bringing up the rear. Cool, that's fine. Thank you, gentlemen.
It has to be that guy.
It doesn't have to be who you want it to be, Seb.
It has to be him, though. Like, I'm thinking about the position. It has to be him.
So it has to be, you know, because that's who you want it to be. I respect it. I respect the vibrations. Cool. Next one.
What the fuck is going on here?
Oh yeah.
Whoa. No, this is Judge. What's going on? What is this?
Obviously, the person's carrying Rooney, isn't it?
Oh,
So
fuck it.
Rooney's a big
No.
lad. Rooney's a big lad.
Man?
So
I don't know, man. I got
okay.
I don't know.
Okay, cool. It's fine.
Oh no! Shit! I know who that is.
Yeah, you're starting to make me very sick.
Late reactions, you know.
Oh God. Oh, you're starting to make me very sick, sir.
No, that is.
Cool. Share the next one with you all. Alex is like looking at it from angles like he can protect. I mean, not Alex. Michael's looking at it from angles like if he potentially keeps looking, he can see something where I
I'm
haven't.
like, is there a number somewhere?
No, none of that.
This is some serious editing, boy.
Man's taking
We're
out
looking like
the
one
hands
of
as well.
them
The hands,
cool
everything, the
guards,
fingernails, the boots, bruv. If it was the boots, I'll get it. 100.
Man didn't want to give us a little clue on that, man.
Damn.
You
Some
even know you-
dictator quiz. Some thing. All my answers are wrong, by the way. I can just tell.
Cool. That's fine. Go to the next one. Give me a second, boys. Just pull that up. Pull it up. Pull it up. Pull it up. Pull it up. Now, obviously, these are pictures from Manchester United's past, isn't it? So the hope is more like, when you lot see them, they will like, trigger memories you've had, and then obviously knowing the personalities of some of these players again. Who are the wild boys? Okay.
Fuck.
When you swear that you feel like you should know who it is, Elijah.
Nah, it's just that who's gonna know that? What's the point?
I'm just gonna, bruv, good luck in it. I'm just gonna go fucking.
Inshallah, team.
Mariah's really showing his age.
Inshallah, team. Oh.
Yeah, this is just you just hope and pray like Movado, boy. This is
You can see Solskjaer, Nicky Butt, Ryan Giggs, and you're typing in Marcus Rashford.
Oh, this guy.
Hey, so
Give up on
done that,
life. When you've given up on life.
Hey,
Hey. So the Rashford.
hey.
And you lot are all complaining you've all got at least one mark so far.
Oh, all right.
No, not you.
Really?
Sorry, not you. Everybody
I know which one I got right because come on, man. You know my boy Wiser, man. I could never get that question wrong.
Oh, that one. Come on.
The overhead kick, man. I could never get that one wrong.
Alex,
Yeah, 30.
you haven't sent your answer across, have you?
I have.
Have you? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I think somebody put that what you put for the last question. That's why. That's fine. I'll share the next one. Listen, if I did stuff like showed their torsos or showed their legs, you lot would know who these people are, man.
That's it. Well, that's the.
I don't want. Nah, I don't want you.
You don't have to win.
Nah. Cool. Give me a
Not
second.
even the laces or nothing.
Not even the laces or nothing.
He wants the laces.
If this was a boot challenge, I would win, though.
Oh, laces. Yo.
Oh,
I think I know this one.
I think so.
If it's the scenario I'm thinking about.
Maybe I made it a bit
Yeah.
too.
Wait. Nah.
All right, I told me I got it right.
I don't know, man. If it's a scenario I'm thinking about, because I remember that story, but it may be something else.
Man like Roy Keane, you know.
Is that what? Okay. Elijah and
Wait.
I think I got that one wrong still.
Don't you think you got most of them wrong though?
Dead.
No, the first three I think I've done okay.
This is
You're doing your thing still.
this
You're doing your thing.
this is guesswork.
Not for everybody, boy.
Well, silent assassin in the group, yeah, just hitting it all right.
It's not them doing their thing still.
Right.
Give me a second.
Scary. Whoever's doing that thing is scary.
Bro, it's hey.
Oh, now I feel bad. You're not making me feel bad, man.
Good.
And you got at least show us the hand and that, bruv. Man's blanking everything, bruv.
Who's this?
God knows.
When this is a United player.
They've all
Wait,
been United players.
Wait, the referees hold a United player from Keane.
No, the referee's holding a United player.
Oh,
I don't know what Keane's doing.
I was about to say.
Are they squaring up? Like,
Yeah, I thought.
It's gonna be a man that this man can like grab like that.
I think who can get grabbed up.
Like, who could get grabbed up and just accept it? That's how I'm trying to think.
All right, when we do this next time, guys, I'll leave hands and feet and legs in, yeah?
Yes, please.
I won't leave boots in, though.
Yeah.
Nah, this is.
Oh, nobody's actually submitted it. They're all trying to. Okay, yeah.
This is
Yeah,
the only
I can see. Yeah, I can
Man
see.
United
Yeah, I
squad
can
from
see
back in the
that.
day.
Okay. Alex, at last, you got one.
I knew it had to be him. He's the only mug in Man United. The only mug, and he's still a mug till today.
Yikes!
Oh shit, man. Can I change my answer?
No way.
He's the only mug. He even got out to anyway. Let me not give it away.
Yeah, without talking too much, yeah? Cool.
1 second. Late.
No.
Man said late. Nah.
Reject all of it.
Late
Reject all of it.
Nah.
Reject all of it.
I think when I said mug, he clocked.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Who's this?
Who would be front line?
I just want a picture from post.
Oh,
2008.
I think.
The first one was post 2008.
Of course, and I got it so wrong.
Who would be front line like this? That's the question.
Roy Keane.
Roy Keane's already there, son.
So Nicky, but I know, I'm reading out the names. Giggs for the
Yeah,
listeners,
Giggs.
they can't see. Beckham.
Beckham's there. Jeez.
Oh,
who would
funny
be
enough, I
front
can see.
line?
Nah, how can Mariah black out this one as well? This one is even madder.
Nah, it's a wild guess. But let's go.
What is it? How can I black out this one?
Yeah. This one's crazy. You even done it in between the referee's legs as well.
Yeah, no, you did effort here, boy. like his art attack, boy. He did everything.
Nah.
Go on, Alex.
Is it my time last, yeah?
I was thinking to myself, am I still making it too easy? Maybe I should. No, guys, my bad. Hands and legs. You lot would have just got all of them, because you can tell man them from their knobbly knees, man. Cool. Go next. That was one.
Crazy.
Cool. Wait a second. So we are up to. I'm looking at them like, how do I expect these lot to get this?
I wish the listeners could see, like.
Obviously, we're
Busby Babes, fam. This is a Busby Babes question. I can see it by he's prepping it.
This ain't no Busby Babes, man.
That's a Busby Babe picture, you know.
Some old school pictures gonna bring up, tell us who's that. And it's gonna be black and white already. Who's that?
All right, allow me.
You should put these questions on the MUGA Twitter, man, and see who gets it, because these are mental.
Yikes! Oh, you can tell by their balance, though.
That's what I'm thinking as well.
You can tell by the way they're balanced.
Nah.
He's a techie, bro.
How do you know he's techie?
You see that right leg?
He's a
right leg?
techie don.
Yeah, he's not running like Jordan Henderson. He's running properly. He's got the 1-2 jibs.
People say anything. That's
That is left leg.
On the ball, it's his left leg.
Oh,
the right one's behind it. Okay, cool. And this is the final one now. Second.
So nice to him.
Cool. Oh God. Yeah,
Hey.
there's something wrong with me still. I'm a sociopath.
You're a mug, fam. You're a mug. You're a big mug.
Hey, nah, this guy.
You blacked out 2 players now.
Blacked out 2 players.
No, what's
Oh.
Oh gosh.
this, fam?
Oh wow.
Who's meant to? But you want both of them?
We'll get a mark for each, so.
Yikes.
Okay.
Nah, this is a wild one.
Oh, okay. You got one of them, Elijah.
Oh.
And the next one's gonna be.
And
You got one of them as well, Michael. You got one of them as well, Alex.
oh, big up.
Go on, sir.
Oh, sick.
One more person, Seb. Yeah, you didn't get any, Seb. To be fair, in that kit, you're celebrating a goal. Certain man should just naturally come to mind as the one to at least be one of the 2 people you're celebrating with. But now we're gonna go through each one, and we can see what the answers were. Yeah. Oh, yeah, second boys. Listen, you guys put in a valiant effort, man. No shame here.
Recover after that. For me, that first round was shambolic, fam. So I tried to.
First one was Scott McTominay.
Yes.
Elijah got that one.
I'm so pissed off because I was definitely going to say that, but for you don't score.
Yeah, it's because of the fan.
Was that Burnley away? What game was that?
That was Norwich away.
Jeez.
Oh.
Cool.
Knowledge on deck.
Second one. None of you got this one.
No way.
Oh my days!
Oh my God.
I thought it was Berbatov.
No, from the
Oh,
other.
you see Berbatov over Michael Richards' shoulder.
Hey, wait. Do you know right next to Mika Richards, yeah, to the left is Vincent Company. That's why I'm rattled.
Fam, that's what I'm saying. I thought this company.
Well, obviously not in this shot, not in this particular shot, yeah. But in every single shot is Vincent Company.
Okay, so you were going off of that, yeah?
Yeah, like I remember back in the days, I remember him like just ducking and that. Every single shot is Vincent Company.
Yeah, I'm rattled too. I thought that was easy peasy. I put Company and sat back.
Yeah.
I'm the guy that I even said the guy that gave the assist on there.
You put Nani?
Of course.
Yes.
This one's Van Persie.
Man.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah.
Oh my God. I was gonna put that first, but then when you said the person's big, then I changed it to Rio.
I changed it.
Oh my God.
I changed it to Rio. Oh my God.
I was like, it's got to be Van Persie. Or when you said the person's like big enough to pick up Rooney, I was like, it's got to be Rio or something.
Wait, can we deep Mariah? Yeah, in the last round, everybody picked a Man City player when it's a Man United quiz.
No, I picked Berbatov.
Oh
shit!
But Berbatov was over Michael Richards' shoulder.
Yeah.
You went to your head. This one was Beckham.
At least I got this one right. Fuck. It's so nice to him.
I was thinking it's going to be one of the 92, but which one?
If you not saw those hands, yeah, would you have guessed it was Beckham?
Yeah.
No, I don't know about that. I don't know his hands
like
that.
Those nails are too well kept not to be
He's right, man. Pristine nails, you know. Cool. Next one. One of you got this one as well. Yeah. Kino.
Yikes!
Nice.
I wasn't that happy with the time.
Lovely.
Yeah, Elijah's only got that one. Cool. The next one.
I want to see the answer to this one.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, Michael, looks like you got this one, but we'll just double
check.
Yeah, let's
I
double
need
check.
points.
Let's
I
double
need
check.
points, dude.
Was it Rooney?
Yeah,
I
someone,
was
yeah,
going to put that, but I
Newcastle,
thought
innit?
Alan Smith because he scored versus Newcastle.
Oh my
That
days,
Newcastle
Yeah,
Elijah.
goal.
It was that
Trust me.
Newcastle goal.
It was a
yeah,
Newcastle.
that
I
where
thought
he
I
kicked
was-
that banger, fam.
but I thought it might be Alan Smith. I thought,
I wasn't sure who to black out. If I blacked out Rooney, who would you lot have get? If I blacked out Keane, who would you lot have guessed?
No, I had no idea.
That was
I would have no
Gripson
idea.
Rooney.
I would have no idea.
I should
If
have
you
stuck to my
blacked out Keane, I
guns,
would have
man.
no idea.
You'd have had no idea, yeah?
None. Not whatsoever.
Oh man, I put Alan Smith as well.
Yeah, a few man put Alan Smith still.
That's
I got
pissed me off, man.
2 out of 6.
No, you lot. I thought this was a fair one, but you lot have made me feel bad now. Cool. Very few man in the history of the club was letting the next one grab him like that.
It could only be him.
You look comfortable there, you know. You never resisted, you know.
No, of course he's not resisting.
I thought Kira said, you lot, we've got to stop that, please. Right, we've got a game to be winning here, please, boys.
He's a mug, fam.
Hold on, give me a second. Make sure this is the one. Yep.
He's a mug.
Okay, cool. Hold on, let me share the next one. Number 8.
Yeah.
Madman.
Oh, madman.
Madman. I should have known, fam.
You know what? Yeah, when I was looking back, him and Keane are in cahoots a lot, boy.
Yeah, man.
Trust me, them lot
Madman,
were cut from the same cloth steel.
no doubt. You can tell that
Roy Keane was
intensity in their eyes, fam.
Cool. None of you got this next one.
Yikes.
None of you got this next one. Give it a second. Hold on. Let me share that with you all.
Oh, this dribbler.
Yeah.
Andrew
I told you it was
Cole.
techie.
Yeah, you didn't get him though.
Pardon?
You didn't get the person though.
I thought
Of course not.
I didn't.
Of course not.
Man said
Nah.
Irwin still, I can't lie.
Yeah, you said.
Yikes.
I said Diggs.
Man, yeah, I thought it was good. I thought he's only left peg cutting in. I didn't know.
All these questions are before my time.
All right. Cool. And number 10. Second. Give it a second to load up.
Oh, this is that 2-man thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we all got one each.
We all got the same person. Okay.
This is the class of 92 people. What's that I kept on thinking?
Ronaldo.
I was never getting that.
CR7.
In the
Ole!
I was never getting that, man. One, two.
Yikes.
Hold on. Got a bonus one. Give me a second.
Okay.
Got a bonus one for you lot. Give me a second. Just bring that up.
Mora's going to throw it back to the Old Trafford opening.
Charlie, you're going to be one that is a prehistoric thing.
Nah, it's not going to be one of the Bumby games. It's not gonna be one of the
Game before
Bumby games.
Munich.
Cool.
He's going to give us that one. Oh, testimonial things.
So is this what you lot would have preferred? Yeah, being able to see like the shirt and that.
What?
Like being able
At
to
least the shirt. At least, yeah.
like, this is
Yeah.
shirt. Let's
Yeah,
see how many of you
at
lot get this one then.
Brother, I'm not getting this one.
Shirt boys. Alright.
Oh, wait, they swap shirts? Nah.
No. I'm just saying.
Well, this
You
is
lot are the shirt
testimonial.
boys. Okay. Couple man have got
Okay.
it still.
I don't even know this one still.
Okay. Everybody's got this so far.
Oh,
Is it?
fair.
Yeah. I guess you lot were right then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Bro, the shirt, bro.
Bro, Mariah blacked out their whole destiny.
Next time we share the shirt. Play for the shirt.
Man, like Roy Keane.
Go on, Elijah. You're the last one.
Oh, I swear, I don't even know still. Can't
Elijah,
lie.
I promise you no still.
I proper don't. I'm gonna guess. It's gonna be a bad one.
Who comes to your mind where this kit from?
Is that
That's
that could have been
That's how I
anybody?
did it.
Really? Is that how you did it, Seb and Michael?
I just
What do
looked
you
at the
think?
height. I looked at the height,
Oh.
like who.
The height,
Oh.
who he didn't like. Yeah, sure.
The
That come
height
to
and
my
the
head.
kit. Yeah, the
And the
height and the
Yeah,
kit.
yeah, the kit.
That's like 04,
Yeah.
09 kit. And I
Yeah.
real first man was in my head. Like, when I see that kit, I think of Rio with the dreadlocks.
Yeah,
Exactly.
what came to my head.
It was
Swear,
Rio
I
with
think
the,
of Van Nistelrooy all the time, man.
yeah, it was
Oh,
Rio
man.
with the
It's
dreadlocks.
true,
Who's got
then.
Rio? I haven't forgot about RVM, but yeah, I think about Rio.
Yeah, it was Rio. Give me a second. I think I've got so many different pictures loaded up. My computer's crying. Hold on. While I'm doing this, you lot count up your points for that round. You not hear me? Can you not hear me? Cool. I think all the pictures I had caused my my laptop to go on the fritz a bit. So I'm back. Have you not counted your
Yeah.
points
Yeah, I
for
had
that?
two.
Yeah, 2. Elijah, how many did you have?
5.
Alex,
Altogether, I think 2.
3 you had.
Oh, 3. Thank you.
Michael, how many did you have?
4, including bonus.
4, including bonus. Man's making sure I don't mistake it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
at the halfway point, Michael, how many have you got?
Oh, well, what did I get? 3 in the last round. Was it 3? Was it?
Yeah,
3
you
or-
got 3 or
yeah.
4.
Yeah, so I'm 7.
Elijah, 7.
10.
Oh, you got 10, yeah?
Yeah.
5 and 5. Sebi
I've got 7, 5 and 2.
and Alex.
I got 6 altogether or 7.
You got 6, please. Don't.
Not all 7, you know.
Man, try to say 6 or 7.
Don't try. Don't try to win by any cost, man.
Yeah.
I respect it. Cool.
The last dance.
Cool. You got 2 more rounds left. So one is name that fixture, and the other one is what happens next. Which one do you guys want to do first? Name that fixture or what happens next?
Name that fixture.
Yeah, I'm with that as well.
Alex?
Whatever the majority says, I'm cool.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
Yeah.
So here I'm going to share pictures. The maximum mark you can get for each picture is 2 marks. 1 mark for the game and the score in the game, and the second mark for the season that the game was played in.
I'm gonna get 0, bruv, because I don't know no fixtures. Fam, my head is frazzled when it comes. I don't even know fixtures from this season. If you ask me what was the score this season, I wouldn't tell you. I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Some of these games are.
All right, can you read out the stipulations again, like the rules and that?
Yeah.
Not the
So
rules,
it's
but like
name that fixture. So I'll
Yeah.
be sharing a picture from a match with you guys.
Yeah.
I want you guys to tell me the score and who we played. That gets you 1 mark, and then the second mark is for the season in which the game was played in. Got that, guys?
Yeah.
Got it.
Cool. I mean, when I say the score and who we played, in every picture you can see who we played. So all you really need is the score and the season, yeah? Cool. Give me a second. Let me share my screen.
Ooh. Who's that? Who's that?
Let me guess. You don't need to see the shirts, yeah? Jokers, man. Why? But I can't even get the team. Yeah.
Fam, I'm finished, bruv. I'm finished.
Lose all the clues you can see, man. Look at this. So, lucky for you, Seb, Michael and Elijah very brightly sent their answers to everybody. So, even if you
What?
don't,
I already knew the answer anyway.
did you? I thought you said you're not good at this.
Yeah, but that one was
That one,
I could.
okay, that one you had it, yeah. All right,
Yeah.
cool. That's calm. So everybody got full marks for this one. Cool. I'll post the next one. Give me a second, boys.
Yes, lads.
I'm burning because Michael was struggling.
Michael, they said you're on the ropes.
Nah. My name's not Dominic, fam. I'm good. I'm healthy.
Cool. This one.
Oh, this was a nightmare game, fam. Jeez.
Don't forget to send it just to Touchline Fracas. Thank you, Elijah.
That's when. What that? No, that one. Oh, that was like.
That one, bro.
Fucking.
Can I get the season as well, please, Michael? If you want.
Oh, let's see what I remember. That kid is. Oh shit.
I don't have a fucking Scooby, bro. Bro, all I'm gonna say is fucking
City.
It looks like Kevin De Bruyne.
brother. Yeah, fucking. That's all I know, mate. Fucking, mate. City. Fucking. Fucking City. I've got to say a score. I've got to say a score for the culture. Any of you want to help me out?
I said a score for the culture.
Go on, give us a 10, I'll give you the score.
Yikes.
I said a score for the culture, you
A score for the score.
Score for the score. Go on, Seb. Okay, that's fine. Cool. The next one.
Mariah, keep on coming like this. I like these. These are cultured images.
What's the cultures?
These are images I remember. Okay, what was the score that day? Jesus.
Jeez.
Big Machine Higuain.
Man like Dejan, you know. Dejan.
Oh shit!
I need a season there, Alex.
Oh, Jesus.
Come on. No delay or docking points, man.
When did my man come?
Everyone here is competing against you.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you.
Nah, man. Come on, man. Hey, lads, help a brother out.
Hey.
Hey, man.
Hey.
The game's a game, bro.
Hey. Content.
No.
Content king. Wait, is this camera up?
Yes.
I don't know, mate. 3-0. Fucking mate.
Yeah, just send me something.
So, Sebby, you need to change it.
It's fine. We can all see that. Let me show the next one.
What's going on there?
Rashid.
Yo, what are you doing?
Hey, to the left. There's no pressure. I'm trying to love you like a gangster. Anywhere you want to.
What year does Fulham bounce on?
Sorry, mate?
What year does Fulham get kicked out of the league? This is stress because I don't even know what. Oh shit!
We're living it with Michael, boy. Right, some of you lot are good, boy.
Good luck. Good luck, mate.
All right, I want an extra point for what I did at the bottom.
Well, all I
You're
can
not
say,
getting an extra point for that.
But did you say you scored in the game or something?
No. He
No,
just
no.
said who the manager was.
Man said it's right there.
Come on.
and just give the fucking date or something like that.
Oh yeah, please, Seb.
Something.
I mean, you can see the manager, so that should help. Okay.
I think I'm clawing it back, you know.
Okay. That's fine. Ooh, okay. This one's all right. Let's see what you come up with, boys. Got another one.
Oh, what's going on there, man?
All right.
That's a juggernaut, boy.
He is.
I know this. I know this.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. I don't remember the score, though.
Yeah, no, I definitely know this one still.
Something like that.
Definitely know this one.
Bare typing, but nothing's coming in my inbox.
Oh, I need to type. Hey, Seb, you're right. Your answer to everyone, you know.
That can't be it.
And that can't even be the answer. Jesus Christ.
Nah.
Seb, can you do a drop down so it just sends to Touchline Fracas, please?
Oh, I forgot, lad.
Oh, this guy doesn't want any points.
God, Alex, you ain't sent me nothing, mate.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Babe, keep the pewters puting, boy. You're typing there, but I'm not getting anything in my inbox. Okay. Cool. And the final one.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, sorry about this one, guys. Pretty grainy.
Oh, wow. Funny enough. It's calm.
Mad pixelated, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's grainy. It's grainy. It's what it is. I
Yeah.
mean, you can see what's going on. Come on. Don't let that detract from your performance. I see what he's trying to do. I respect it.
Okay, trying to gain any credibility, fam. Oh, that game. What was the first leg though? Oh,
The first leg, I know this one.
I watched this game the other day. The second leg, anyway.
Yeah, I can't remember all the first legs.
The scores got suspended.
Seb.
So brought Man United versus Lask. Jesus.
He's answering with his heart, isn't it? I respect it.
I'm just trying to remember the fucking thingy.
What the season?
The season. Actually, it should be this one, but I'm not too sure.
Okay, that's fine. And that's the end of that round. So let's go through the answers. First one is the FA Cup semi-final 2-1 against Spurs in the 17-18 season.
Jeez.
That one was easy. I had that.
Yeah, the second one was the 2-1 loss at home to City in the 16-17 season.
What was the score?
2-1 to City.
Oh, shit. I got it wrong.
So one when Mkhitaryan came on.
Is it 1 point for all of them? How you
1 point for 1 point for getting the score, and the second point for getting the season.
Okay.
Sure.
The third one was 2-0 away at Southampton in the 16-17 season.
I was at home still.
But were we at home, yeah?
Yeah, that was
Okay,
Pogba's
my
first
bad.
game.
2-0 at home, 16-17 season. Cool, got that. The next one was the 4-1 against Fulham, 18-19 season.
Mourinho era.
Mourinho era, yes.
Bonus point.
Shameless.
You can see Mourinho on the side.
Hey, the viewers can't see it, man.
Next one was the 1-1 draw
Ah,
at home. That was the
it
game where
equaliser.
they got the last minute equalizer. That was the game where
yeah.
Scholes scored to make it 2-0 and they incorrectly ruled it as offside.
That's good because in my head for time I've always had score too.
Yeah, it got ruled. It got ruled offside.
Oh, okay.
And the final one was the 2-1 loss away to Roma in the 06-07 season.
Oh shit! I got the score.
Yeah.
I got the
I
score
got-
man
I
wrong.
got-
Okay.
Who grabbed the header? Was it Solskjaer?
Nah, it was Rooney. He
Yeah. Who crossed it to him? I remember
crossed
it
it.
was
I can't remember.
I remember the big cross and then somebody just towering header when we went a man down, and then they got.
Oh no, that was the next season in the group stages. That was Ronaldo, right?
Is this not this?
Because this one was when Rooney chested it down in the box and
That's
slotted it.
it. Yes. Yeah. And Scholes got sent off, so I was getting my games mixed up. Cool. Elijah, I think you got 2, 4, 6.
9.
8. Yeah, you got 9 out. No,
Jesus
not
Christ.
9. Not 9. You got 2, 4, 6, 8. You got 11 out of 12.
No, hello. Jesus.
11 out of 12.
What juice you drinking, bro?
Sebby got 4 out of 12.
How? I got more than that.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. What are you
I
talking
did.
about?
One,
Let's go
2,
back through.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, the first one you got was obviously the Spurs one.
Yeah.
Then the one that was
City 16.
okay, you got the year. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Cool.
But he didn't get the score.
Didn't get the score.
Saints 15.
Saints was 16.
Okay, forget about that one then.
So you didn't get either of those. The next one was
Fulham 18.
Fulham 18. Yeah, I gave you the year for that. Then the next one you said versus last, given that it was clearly poor Scholes and it was at least a decade ago. That I should have actually put you in disrepute there. You got
I got Roma 07.
Yeah, but yeah, I gave you. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not
Yeah,
4.
exactly.
So
Look at
you got
you.
what?
Fucking hell, mate. Yeah.
Alex, you got 8 out of 12.
No, I got 10, rude boy.
No.
I promise I counted my.
Who you calling rude
No,
boy?
wait. Normally I'm drunk.
Who you calling rude boy?
Hey, nah, big man.
Okay,
big
we'll
man,
go
listen.
through it.
Alright, let's go through it, big man.
Is it rude boy or big man? Which one?
I don't know. Sometimes I lose my head. I can lose my head.
Hold on. Okay, first one you got obviously Spurs.
Yeah, I got the Spurs thing. Yeah.
Cool. The next one, you said 6-1. Yeah.
Yeah. I know I got that wrong. It's 2-1. I know.
Okay, so you got.
But I got the year.
Okay, fine. You got the year.
Mhm.
Okay. And then the next one was Pogba's first game. You got both of those. One after that, you got the Fulham one. You got both of those. The next one after that was you said
I got the score.
no. You got the
1-1.
team wrong though.
Yeah, but I know it's Porto.
Ah.
But I put the score.
I can't. Benfica.
Oh, come
Nah,
on. You have to give me the
I
score.
can't give you the mark for that, man.
We can't have
For the
that.
score.
You got the team
You can't have that,
wrong.
mate. You got the
Wait,
team
for
wrong.
the score.
You got the team wrong. You got the
How can you
team
get the
wrong. You got the
back
team
there.
wrong.
Oh my God, I'm gonna lose it. Wait. Oh, wait. Can I say something? I'm gonna lose it. Wait. I don't even win quiz on this show, on this platform. Yeah, and one day man's doing well. You wanna shake me?
You are still doing well. You are still doing well. Come on, you got the team wrong, man. How can I give you the mark if you got the team wrong?
Can you at least give me the year?
You got the year wrong.
What year was it?
No, 304.
Oh,
yeah.
right,
304. Yeah.
Fair enough.
So you got 9, not 8, yeah. And then Michael, you got 5, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
I got 9. Yeah.
I don't even care. He's dejected.
Yeah,
Yeah, whatever you say, man.
That was poor. That was poor from
Whatever
me.
whatever you say, I'll go with
That
that.
was poor from
I
Cool.
did alright for once.
Head went, yeah? Okay,
Head
cool.
down.
So this is what happens next, yeah? So what happens in this round, I'll show you a still, and I need you to send to me what happens next sequence of play, yeah? That's all. That's all. So you don't need to know the year, you don't need to know the team, just what happens next. Cool. Give me a second, boys.
Wait, what's going on there?
I like.
That's the whole point. What happens next?
Fam, you know what happens next, man?
I can't remember this slightly though.
Jesus Christ.
Is this season?
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Can't you see Fred McTominay? Nah, you lot are making me
Yeah.
sick, man.
These men are mad.
You
No,
even
but
look at the picture. You didn't even look
saying-
at the picture.
No, but you're saying what happens next year, fam.
Yeah.
I have to remember, innit? Like, I don't care. I know it's this season, but my
Man's like,
memory
what's going on
crash
here?
when it comes to football.
What's going on here? What do we have here then? Cool.
God knows, mate.
Cool. Have you lot sent your answers, yeah? All right.
Wait, hold on. I need to
So I've
write
got-
the player. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. That's fine. Whew. Ooh. Next one.
No, the quality of this photo is lacking, fam.
Well, it's Pogba surrounded by 4 opposition players. See, for
What's
Danny, you
you
could
in white?
Swansea. I think.
Swansea, okay.
Yeah, that is Swansea.
Last season. Probably.
Yeah, this is gonna be the one that answers 0 questions.
I'm just like Sebi. My football knowledge memory is too dead.
I'm just gonna guess, bro. Because see me, when it comes to like remembering games, I don't know why. I just can't.
It's not your thing.
Same.
Yes, fam. Like even when it comes to debates, yeah, people be like, "Ah, cool. What game? What game?" And I'll be like, "I don't know. I've seen it happen, bro. I don't know what game."
Elijah, you haven't sent your answer, have you?
I have.
Send it again.
Got man like a live.
Oh shit! I sent it to.
That know what the
Sebi.
player had for breakfast.
Elijah accidentally sent it to me, and I was like, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna guess." I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna guess."
I thought they were cahoots, you know. Yeah. These man, fuck these man. Oh gosh. Okay.
Cheers for that, Elijah, man. Appreciate it.
So okay, Michael, you're not gonna be happy with the visual quality again, but you know, make it do what it do, yeah.
I get it right, I won't mind.
Oh Lord.
Hey, this game.
How do you remember this, bro?
Oh, this, yeah. But I remember this.
I'm sure Deco was.
Oh
still playing for Chelsea.
yeah. I remember this game like it was Where's Jonathan Terry from? Is he there?
Yeah, Sammy, you're annoying, man.
Fam, I honestly couldn't even tell you what happened in our last game.
Anderson top bids.
Bro, I'm telling you, I literally couldn't. Like, I have selective memory when it comes to football.
Sorry, 1 second. I need to write something.
Okay. Fine. Next one, lads. Okay. Put this one up. That's Borthwick Jackson crossing it.
Jesus.
Mm-mm.
What about you now?
Oh,
I think he's
I swear
he's on
he's
loan.
still alone.
Yeah.
Okay.
What, is he
Hey,
still got a contract with us?
listen, bring him back. Let's see what you can do, bro. Hey, he had a wicked delivery, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he left
He
it.
definitely did.
Silly.
Yeah. Had a wicked delivery. Let's bring him back. Let's see what you can do.
fam, that guy is dead. He needs to
Yeah.
stay wherever he is. Bro.
No respect.
That guy is finished on every platform, man. Been cancelled.
Hey.
I heard. I remember seeing his interview at his latest club and that. I think he was doing well, but he was like is that like a League One club or something?
Yeah, he's gone down the leagues, I think.
Yeah.
He's gone down the league still. Okay, cool. And this is the final one, lads. So that's Smalling and Wilson battling for the ball. What
I'll
happened
never
to
forget this game ever.
I
in my
didn't
life.
watch this game.
I will never
I'm
forget this
pissed off.
game. Oh
This is
my!
a game where De Gea conceded from the corner, right?
Nah,
Yikes.
this is a different game, no?
I can't remember. I'm sure about
Because Shaw's playing.
Good
and
point.
Shaw was out with a broken leg that game.
Yes. Good point. Okay, you are saying anything?
I don't even know.
Okay. Okay. It's fine. Let's now go and watch the actual recordings. Give me a second. Oh, don't lie. Oh, phew. Whew, about to say. I had to reset my whole thing, so I was a bit worried that it might have gone, but still there. Give us a second, boys. So you'll see what's happened in the description, but
Yeah, when he had the hurt hip.
This guy's the GOAT.
No, don't celebrate with me. Nah, man.
Man, celebrate.
Don't celebrate. How did he even have it in him to still
He's the GOAT.
do all of that?
Fam, he's ridiculous, man.
Look at that. Like Anderson and Drogba had like a 50-50. Drogba held him off, then boom. He's in pain, you know. In pain. Clinical.
Quality. It's quality.
That's a clinical finish.
Fam.
Look, that's a clinical finish, man.
Yeah,
Some of the things he does here in front of goals are annoying.
Okay, so next one, give me a second, go back a bit. So none of you got this one really.
No, I got it.
I'll give you a half. You said he missed the head and he fell over, but
Yeah.
you got into a scuffle with Wilson, didn't you?
Nah, give Elijah the point, man. He fell over, bro.
He fell over.
Do you not want to give
the point.
Is
give him the point, man. That's fair. For him to even know he fell over, bruv, that's the knowledge is there is elite. You go.
All right, we'll give him the point. Because
I thought that was the game where Wilson spun him on and they scored.
Yeah, here we go. Just play that again, just for those of you who might have missed it. None of you got this one, by the way.
Fucking hell, Elijah. Cheers for that answer, mate.
Sorry, mate.
Cool. So there, Elijah, you got 4.
Yikes.
Michael got 2. Alex got none. And Sebi also got none. Very quiet. Hello? Is anyone there?
everyone just being humbled.
Nah, and what happened next is the worst thing you can ever ask me, bro.
Cool. So can we all tot up our marks? I think at this point we know who's won, but let's do the right thing and tot up the marks.
Jeez, Elijah, you need to go on one of these pub quizzes that they do.
Fam,
Shit like
fam,
that.
I'll be dead. That first round, nah, man.
Yeah,
He gave you man a head start.
This shit.
All right, so
You gave him-
I've totted up my marks. I'm on 27.
Hey,
Hey.
bind and cast. Yay!
Yeah.
Oh, what math is this? What math?
What manner of math is that?
What more arithmetic did you do?
Those that have done
Hey,
math before have not done math like that.
I don't make the rules, man. The scoring system is the scoring system.
Arithmetic was this?
That was not bad, guys, for a first try. You guys were good sports and even managed to take difficulties. My lessons learned. Next time I'm doing black out the player, I'll keep the kit and the skin tone of the player in the picture. But I just feel like if I kept those kits in, you lot would have got every single one. Like, imagine for Andy Cole's one, all I've done is taken out his face. You can see them knees, you're going to see them hands. You're going to know that's Andy Cole, and I wanted you not to have to struggle a bit, but, you know, it doesn't have to be...
And the worst thing about that game is that we should have known, because that's the game we watched, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you know what? I actually thought it was him, but because it was left-footed,
You
I was
assumed
thinking,
Giggs.
yeah, it was Giggs, isn't it?
And you also couldn't see exactly where it was on the pitch necessarily.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah,
that could have been at the bylines as far as for as much as you know. So, Elijah, how many points did you end up with?
25.
Seb?
Fam.
Okay, so I've got 10, 12, I've got 17 for Seb. Michael?
Yes! I was 7 after round 2. This round I got 2. That makes 9. I don't know what I got in round 3. What did I get in round 3?
And round
You got like a young 4, so.
You got
No,
5,
a 5
plus
or
2,
5.
7, 10, 14, and
14. Yeah.
Alex, you got 9.
I got 15 altogether.
No, I think you got more than that.
Oh,
No, 9. No,
relax.
sorry. I was counting that twice. 9, 12, 15. Yep, you're right. Alex.
Yo!
so I beat Michael, right?
Yo!
Yep, you are.
Oh,
So,
boom.
in first place, far ahead of the rest, Elijah with 25. Wow. The gap,
25.
the
No,
gap
not the same
between
league, fam.
Elijah and second is bigger than the gap between second and fourth. In second place is Seb.
Hey, you guys should be ashamed that I can't because mate, I know fuck all, bro.
Where did you get your points?
He got his points in the. He got his points in the guessing the year
guessing the
and
player
the
one.
score. Yeah.
Okay. So this guy,
No, not guessing the player one. The one where you. Who you talking about in terms of guessing the player? That was Seb's strongest round. Alex did very well in the guessing the score and the season. Michael kind of all round, like you're just all right.
That's terrible, man. Coming last is terrible, regardless.
Yeah.
Wait, Seb became second?
Regardless.
Yeah, man, come on, man. You know the vibe.
Seb became second, yeah.
You know the vibes.
You know the vibrations. Come on, man. Niger never finished last, but you're Nigerian, so that doesn't quite work.
Michael, Ghanaian, fam.
Michael got to be Ghanaian for that. Man.
Ghanaian, you got the
Ghanaian
name.
for that still.
Him and Michael Mother are brothers.
That's the
Michael Mother's brother.
Elijah, don't snitch.
That's wicked.
Elijah, don't snitch.
Whose brother did he say? Yeah,
Nah, he said that fraud stuff, man.
Michael
Broadway,
Morgan.
man.
Michael Morgan.
Change your name, bro.
I say you're Ghanaian until further notice, isn't it?
Facts.
So
No,
we'll try.
no,
We'll do.
no,
That was pretty good. We'll do another one of these in a few weeks. I'll make sure my laptop is robust enough to stand the plethora of photographs I'll present to you lot. That was really good. Good effort. I don't know how you lot let Seb come second, man.
Nah,
Mate.
I'm half sure that he's drinking LO as we speak.
And you got to think about it, yeah. The amount of questions I just threw and I didn't even answer.
Nah, that.
Nah,
Michael?
I thought we need to review
I
some
feel like
score
I can
again,
wait,
you know.
Nah,
Can we do a recount? Fam? Can we do a
That's
recount?
mate.
Nah.
It's done now.
I'm happy with third.
Hold on.
It's done
Let's do
now.
the
First
recount.
round,
Let's
Seb
make
got
sure.
5.
Yeah.
No, they didn't.
Second round, Seb got 2.
What do you mean?
Third round, Seb got 5. And
Yeah.
last round, Seb got none. Seb got
Wait,
12.
Wait, you got 12.
Man got 12 and he's claiming second.
He can't.
That's why he left. That's why he cut.
I can send cut out.
Nah.
Hey,
Wow.
ladies and gentlemen, I'm done.
Hey, you must say the man.
This
How did
guy.
he get 17?
Wow.
I was thinking, what?
He
Nah,
got
7.
Thank goodness.
Wow. Even me too. How did I believe that? I've got
The
5, 2,
recount.
5, 2, and
That's a
5,
recount.
cuz.
No,
I
I'm
said recount.
furious.
I said it didn't make sense, Steve. It didn't make sense.
Sebi
It
is
makes
shameless.
Oh yeah, so I came second, yeah. Cool. So listeners' questions, lads.
You're moving mad.
There's no listeners' questions.
Hey.
this
Okay.
week.
Okay.
So just a last minute recount. So
What do you mean? Listen, if you start counting again, I'm gone.
I'm already counting.
Where?
So in last place with 12 is Sebi.
Wait, it's who?
Second to last is Michael.
Ah!
Third is Alex. Second to last is Michael with
is-
14. Third, second is Alex with
It's
15.
Seb. Yep, cool.
Top is Elijah with 25.
Sick.
Who
Cool,
changed
man.
their screen name to Sebi got 12?
Me. I'm not letting this fraud get away with that again.
Hey.
Never.
Hey,
Sebi.
man, all I know is I got second, man.
Oh, gosh. Okay, cool. So with that, I want to thank you all for your time. Elijah, next time, go easy on them, yeah? Go easy on them, man. You got to leave.
I did, man. I threw the first round.
These guys have got families, man. Come on. No, that's what we're doing.
What's that about?
The gap between Elijah and second, wow. Like, you could have... Crazy. Good stuff, guys. Yeah, so thank you all for your time. Elijah, you are the current MUGA COVID quiz champion. We'll do this again. Listen, Michael, thank you. Round of applause.
Round of applause, man.
He cleaned us still. He cleaned us up.
Well done, Elijah.
What?
The fact that I was second, you know, for me,
That Ella must be real good.
I done well.
I want to order one now, fam.
I done well, bruv. I done well.
Proper. Seb, I still think you were cheating in that first round as well, because some of your answers you're sending them in late, like, Mode or whatever. Yeah.
No. Cool. Wait. Shall I be honest with you? Yeah.
Yes, please.
All right. Viv Anderson, I cheated.
Wait.
I knew it.
That was so big.
Viv Anderson, I cheated. I'm gonna be super honest. I knew Mulder, but it's because I just didn't know how to spell it, so that's why I put whatever in it. But Viv Anderson, I cheated.
When Mariah asked him, he said, "Yeah, I've always known that one.
I've just always known that one."
Hey, you get how you live, man.
For real, you get how you live. For real. So you got 11 actually. Thank you, Seb.
12.
I mean, if we keep talking, I think we'll probably end up with like 5. So let's just leave it. Leave it here, lads. Thank you very much for your time this evening. Peace. Take care.
Peace out.
Take care, bro.
That's one, brothers. Bye.
So I've got 12.
I came second.
When I spit bars in a rave, man, I go hard like Santan.